Good afternoon. This is a software I've been working on a year and a half. This basically creates tarps for semis. Over here on the right, we're going to be adding a lot more things. So for example, we're going to make a tarp. Over here you could select where you want to save. Default is C:/cut files. Let's put a sales order in. Put a part number for this particular application. First three digits of the part number is going to notate the bow spacing in the system type. 427. It automatically knows it's a top slider at 36-inch spacing according to that part number. I can make anybody's products adjust to fit whatever they're using. Now let's put some dimensions in for this tarp. Let's make a 32-foot tarp. .384 inches. We're going to add on where you can put feet here and it'll auto convert. Outside diameter 96. Inside diameter of the rails of the trailer 86. Pick top slider, it's correct. Taper code, we're going to go with E. It's going to be a different bow rise. Outside diameter is what we're cutting everything to. Let's make a rear flap too. Let's make a 14-inch rear flap. Calculated 11 bows, create tarp. That's what I put in. That's what my team is going to be measuring. That's the cut file that this will generate, that they will load out there on the CAD cutting table and operate. Print. That's it. Let's go to C, cut files. Their file number is going to be named after what the sales was. Sales number was 298038. There you go. That tarp was made from scratch based on settings that dimensions that you had put in. You want to put your flap on there. I'm going to be working on this so that the flap will be auto added to the tarp if you ask it to, instead of having to do this two-step process, which doesn't take much time, but it could be lengthy. There's our back flap. I got to fix my math a little bit for the radius and the arch versus the width and the length. After that, it should put it a halfway decent back flap. Let's change this so we know what the cut lines are and what the marker lines are. Green is where it's going to write. Red is where it's going to cut. There's your sales order number, same as the file number. There's your dimensions. This is my version of a configurator. If this ever needs replaced and they give me these numbers, I'll know exactly what the dimensions of this tarp were and what kind it was. I entered 384 for my distance to cover. I had to take 6 inches and add to that for the rear pocket, so you end up with 390. That's correct. Cutting to the outside width of 96, add 2 inches for the system type, and your folds should end up with 98 finished, and unfinished is 101.2, which is correct. And that's that. And that's my project.